This is the Irontrader. It is Tuesday morning, so it's time to go to work. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, what we have to do here, let's take a look here at the old daily. Let me bigger it up a little bit. All right, so what do we have? We have three red candles, okay? Now, today, nice big green candle with a higher high. Very, very nice. And you're above this key 21 SMA here, sitting at 72.28. Now, here's going to be the problem here, right there. Okay, so you're sitting at 73.40, and then look at this 8 SMA here, okay? 73.40. That is going to be the big problem, okay? So you can see here on this weekly chart here how many times it went up and it just couldn't get, even like last week's candle, you went above it, but look where you did, you closed below it. So this is going to be the key today is what you need to watch, okay? Is going to be this basically 73.40. It's going to be going back and forth. Okay, so that is going to be key. Now again, if you can get above that, okay, then what we do is we look to this candle right here, okay? So what you're looking at here is 74.40, and then we work our way up to here. You have 74.98. We have 75.66, and then we have this candle here, 76.18, and then right above it is your key 50-day at 76.38. Now you can see how your 50-day here is on a downslide, okay, like the 21-day, okay? So that's going to be very, very difficult here if you can get up to it here for resistance. Again, if you can get above all that there, well, then what we do is we come up to this 50-day here on your weekly chart, which is 77.58, and then right above that is 77.75, your 200 SMA here. So, okay, so that is your upside, but everything is going to be based on this 8 SMA here, 73.40, and a close here on the weekly at that 73.40. The key is to close above, not this intraday here, you know, for the week, but to close above that, then you can go higher. Okay, that is going to be very, very key. Now, on the downside, what we want to do is we want to watch this 21 SMA. You need to hold this on a closing basis, 72.28. Very, very crucial. And then what we do is we come to the bottom of this candle here. Okay, so you're looking at 71.72, and then Friday's low here at 71.25. That is going to be your nice support here level, okay? Again, now if that is lost here, this is going to be the crucial one right here at that 70.86, that 200-day. Look at here how many nice times that it's been holding it, okay? Yes, it went below, but it closed above for the week. Went below, closed up for the week. So, okay, so this is going to be very, very crucial if the Friday's candle is lost. That's 71.25, this 70.86, that's going to be for the week. Here's 4 days in this week here on a closing basis. That is going to be very, very key. Now, again, if that is lost here, then we can just follow the candles all the way down here. You got 69.54 here. We have 69.11. You got 68.80. We have 68.22. And then your big retest here is 67.71 here. Okay, so I always like to tell you that what the big targets are here, just in case this is lost, because crude oil, you never know. So realistically, now remember that the U.S. is filling their SPR here at 3 million barrels per month. Okay, starting January 1st here is going to be OPEC is going to be cutting 2.2 million barrels per day. Okay, so they need to have this price up. Plus, we have seasonality effect here, really till about the first week of January here. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out here. But again, if you can close above this key 8 SMA here at that 73, roughly 40 here, then we have a nice target up here of 76.39 here, and we have a nice target up here at 77.58 and then 77.75. Now, if it gets up in this area and it can't get through here, because this is actually still in a downtrend here, and if it can't get through here, don't be afraid to sell or short, however you trade, from that level and right on down. You probably could get a nice big retest here back of this 8 SMA here. So again, just real quickly here on the downside, watch that key 72.28. That's going to be crucial. And then watch this crucial 70.86, this 200-day here on a closing basis. On the upside, this is all about that 73.40 here. Okay, all about that 73.40. If you can get above, we follow these candles up, but basically your target is 76. 39, your 50 SMA here. Now, your RSI is looking really good. That's had plenty of room to run on the upside. This is still very, very bullish. See how that green is above your red? Very, very nice here. RSI here in a weekly, that's looking good here. This is still bearish here. The green has to get above that red. So you can see right here. See when that green gets above that that red here. But again, this is a weekly. Then look what happens. Okay, she rolls right up there. But when she goes below the red, see, look what happens. Okay. So that's just very, very quickly here on the old crude ski. Now, let's take a look here and see what's going on with the old natty gas. Okay, here's natty gas. Here we have an hourly here, and you have a 4-hour chart. Now, you can see here how you basically double top the kid, slowed down, and then sold right on off here, okay? Another double top here, sold right on off here. So you have a series of lower highs. That's really never good, okay? And then basically it tried to work it sideways here, and now she popped right on up here. But what do we have here? 2.67, there's that top again, okay? And then it's been retesting it here. Couldn't get through, came down, but you're holding this key 21 SMA here, and now you're above the 8 SMA. So bottom line, you need to get above this 2.67. If you can, which lines up very, very nicely here with the old 2.68. If you can get above that, then what we do is then you just start ratcheting it up the other way, okay? Then we just start looking for all these price channels here to work yourself all the way back on up here and possibly all the way on up there. But again, we don't worry about that unless you can close above this key 2.67 here. Now, you did leave a lot of gap here all the way down here. So basically what you want to do is you want to look at this low here. This is 2.57, and then we want to look at the top of this candle here. This is sitting at 2.50. So there is a gap here in the fill here on your hourly chart here. But the key is going to be this 8 SMA to 21 SMA here. And then if you can break above that key, 2.67. Let's take a look here on a daily and a weekly. Okay, here we have the old daily and a weekly. Now, so far the high is 2.675. Okay, why did it go there? Well, I'm going to show you why it went there. Okay, right here. Look at this 8 SMA. What do you see? Okay, 2.67. Okay, so when she rallied up, it went right into this 2.67. Now, you need to get above that. Okay, if again you can get above that, then we have a nice target up here sitting at 2.83, which lines up very, very nicely here with your 100-day here and your 50 SMA here, just above it sitting at 2.85. So you always want to look at a weekly chart here because, see, it gives you a little bit more broader vision, I should say. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we want to do here. Now, you have 2.62 here. Okay, this is your 50 SMA. It's also your 200 SMA. Okay, so that's going to provide very, very good support level here if this does sell down here today. Okay, so watch that 2.62 here and that 50-day. Look how nice that lines up there. Okay, so now again, if that is lost here, then we want to do is you want to look to the bottom of this candle right here. Okay, so you're looking at 2.57 here. And then we looked at the top of this candle here at 2.56. So there is a little bit of a gap in the fill here, but it came down pretty good here overnight. So watch that 200-day, 2.62 on the downside. And then we want to watch this gap, okay, 2.577. And then we want to watch that fill at 2.56. And then this is going to be the crucial level right here is 2.533 because that is your 21-day and that is your 8 SMA here, okay? They're just glued right together there. So that is going to be crucial resistance. If you can hold that, okay, then we have good on the upside here. But if you can't, then what we do is we look to Friday's candle here. You're looking at 2.489. And then we come down to this candle right here. Okay, looking at 2.45. And then we have 2.41. And then we have your 2.40. And then this is the bad boy right here, this 2.38. As long as that holds, see, you take the line, go right across there, see how nice it's holding. Now, look how many days sideways that is held. Okay, so when we had this candle here, 2.38, and then we had this candle, 2.385. That was a little higher low. That was great for that trade. So this has been some really, really good scalping here. But now you notice here, as it got tight in that 21 coming down, look where it went, right into it. See that? Right into that 21-day. Okay, now finally we got a gap up. Now the question is, can we go? The whole thing is going to be based on, bottom line here is, if you can get and close above this 2.67. Okay, if you can, then we can just go right to the left of your chart here. Okay, you got 2.75 here, you got 2.78 here, and then this is going to be your target here, is your 2.83. That is going to be it, because look how nice that lines up. Your 100-day lines up here with your 21 SMA here, 2.83, and then right above it is 2.85. So that is going to be your target. So now we had a really nice trading range here, basically between this 2.38 and the 2.62 here, okay? Nice trading range. Now, possibly, we might get a trading range between this 2.62 and this 2.83 here now. So it'd be nice to take this and maybe go to the next level here for the trading range here. We've got to see how it shakes out. Now, your RSI here looking very, very good here. Your MACD still bullish here. See your green over red looking very, very good here. Okay, so we just have to see today how it's actually going to shake out. Now, I am long the UNG here. I'm not long that much. I only got like 5,000 shares. I didn't want to take too much over the weekend. I was going to go out flat, and then I decided, well, I'm going to take it because when all this sideways action, something's going to give. So you're either going to break to the upside or going to break to the downside here. But with the weather here coming in, it's supposed to be, actually, stuff is rotating now. Looks like our winters is coming. Going to start coming here in January, February, March kind of a situation versus, November, December here. So let's just see how this all shakes out. So again, just watch this 2.62 on a, this is very key on a closing basis, okay? And then you have your gap, your fill, but 2.53, your 8 and 21 day, very, very crucial. You need to hold that on a closing basis. If you can, then we can charge right on up here, and your target is going to be on the upside, is going to be this key 2.83, let's call it 2.84 situation. All right, I'll have more for you on the crude and natural gas here after the pit close today at 2:30. Thanks for watching.